Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley surrounded by lush forests, lived a happy family, a man, a woman, and their only child, a brave and curious boy named Hans. One spring day, Hans' mother took him to the forest to gather fir branches. As they wandered deeper, enchanted by the vibrant flowers, they stumbled upon a hidden part of the forest where no one had ventured in years. Suddenly, two robbers leaped out from behind the trees, capturing Hans and his mother and whisking them away to their secret hideout deep in the black forest. Despite her pleas, the robbers were unyielding, forcing them through thickets and brambles until they reached a mysterious rock with a hidden door. Inside the rock was a vast cavern, lit by a flickering fire and adorned with weapons of all kinds. The robbers' captain, a fierce but fair man, assured Hans' mother they would be unharmed if she managed their household. Reluctantly, she agreed, and they settled into this strange, new life. Years passed, and Hans grew strong and clever. His mother, to keep his spirit alive, told him stories of knights and heroes from an old book found in the cave. At 9, Hans, filled with courage and determination, fashioned a club from a branch of fir and demanded to know about his father. The captain, amused by his bravery, simply laughed and dismissed him. Undeterred, Hans waited, growing stronger and more resolved. A year later, when the robbers returned home weary from their exploits, Hans confronted them again. This time, with strength born of righteous anger, he defeated them, earning his mother's admiration and finally learning about his father. With a heavy sack of treasure, Hans and his mother escaped the cave. Outside, Hans was awestruck by the beauty of the world he had forgotten, the lush forest, the vibrant flowers, and the birds singing in the sky. They journeyed back to their valley, where Hans' father, overjoyed and in disbelief, welcomed them home. Hans, now a young man taller than his father, used the treasure to rebuild their home and life. He worked the fields with such might that the plow seemed to move on its own. When spring arrived, Hans crafted a heavy walking stick and set off on his own adventures. In his travels, Hans met Fir Twister, a giant who could twist trees like twigs, and Rock Splitter, a mighty man who could shatter stones with his fists. Together, they roamed the forest, striking fear in the hearts of wild beasts. One day, in an old castle, they faced a test of character. A tricky dwarf, after being refused food, attacked them with surprising strength. When it was Hans' turn to face the dwarf, he showed kindness and was rewarded with loyalty. He then defeated the dwarf, freeing a beautiful maiden, a king's daughter, who had been imprisoned by a wicked count. Betrayed by his companions, Hans used a magical ring to escape the depths of the earth and chase after them. With the help of spirits, he overcame his treacherous friends and rescued the maiden once again. Finally, Hans returned the princess to her kingdom, where they married amidst great celebration. Hans' tale of bravery, kindness, and adventure became a legend in the valley and beyond, inspiring children for generations to come.